Hello, Akko here. Welcome back to FTB Unhinged. I'm back after my 3-week break, and I'm back making episodes again. I've actually made this episode once, well, most of it. I made about 25 minutes of an episode, and unfortunately, my mic had reset to a recording device that I haven't got, so there was no sound. So I've had to do it again. So I'll recover what I'll recap what I've done in just a minute. From last time, these are all still working away nicely. I'm not sure if it was covered in the last video, but I connected these up to the ME network. I've got the precision export bus putting ores into this chest, and then I've got export buses on each of the crystallizers running under there. You can't actually see it, but believe me, they're under there. And so whenever the cycle finishes, the things go straight into the ME network, and then from there they get sent straight into the steam oven down here. So that's kind of alright. So that bit's automated. Very slow though. There's no way. As much as I like this, it looks really nice. I don't think you can't justify how slow this is. I can't anyway. You'd need a massive bank of these, and because the fact that you can't automate them very well by putting in separate ones, you'd have to have 5 routers so you can put them in each slot. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But you still get more than 2 just from doing this bit, so that bit's kind of worth it. I could just send this reduced chunk straight to the oven, and that'd be pretty cool. But while I'm not in any rush for stuff, I'll leave this. But we'll be going to a Greg Tech grinder pretty soon. Last episode we was quarrying. We made the quarry, and the quarry's finished. This is what I've been doing this episode. I'll show you what's going on here in a minute. The quarry finished. I did actually fall into the quarry and died as well. So I'm up to 16 deaths. So the quarry finished. When it was down low, I took the water out and put some water in back low to get rid of the lava and stuff. I used my fortune pick on diamonds, so I've got a few extra diamonds out of that, which was quite nice. You see there's a path that I came back up. So that quarry is finished. I'm going to quarry this area next. And so to quarry this area, what I wanted to do was I wanted to clear all this oil out. So I made a steel tank. This is what I've done in this episode in the first part that I've not got. So I've got 320 buckets worth in there. So that's this little thing's done 10 cycles. So what I've got here is a little cart, liquid unloader, steel tank, nice and straightforward. Liquid unloader. Let's have a look at that. We've got liquid loader and unloader, pretty straightforward. Just glass, a hopper, one of these detector tanks, which is just pressure plates. Pressure plate and bricks, and then the unloader's the same, but then so the other way around. And we've got a tank cart there. The tank cart is just a normal cart with a iron tank gauge in, so I had to make 8 iron tank gauges just to get that. And then same bits of track here, and then what I've got this end is I've got a little glass tank there, liquid loader there, some pipes, and I made some of this iron scaffold, which is nice and cheap. It's just iron fence and refined iron, gets you 16 of them. 3 iron fence, 3 refined iron. And up here we've got a pump with 4 redstone engines on it, just working away nice and steady. And that's going to clear all this oil out. Oops. So I can then, once all this oil's cleared out, I can quarry this area. So that's what I spent about 25 minutes doing, just building all that. Which is unfortunate that I didn't have sound on anyway. So the pump is this one, mining well and a tank, mining well, iron pickaxe, iron gear. So basic buildcraft stuff. So nice. Now I did have an issue on my little server here, and that issue was this chest down here that was taking the compressed sawdust was a wooden chest. I've changed it to a gold chest since. This was a wooden chest and it got full. Because it got full, I'm still manually putting them in there in a minute. Because that got full, it backs up the sawmill. Because that got full. So the sawmill stopped cutting wood. But this eventually ran out. This was also a wooden chest. I've upgraded that to a gold one. And the steam boiler ran out of steam. It was down to about 70 degrees when I realised, because the steam stopped. So I've had to redo that. So it meant using some charcoal. That was 64. I had some more charcoal. Use a lot of charcoal. But we're caught up. We aren't quite caught up though. If you look in there, look in the tank. The chest cart's empty, so it's getting wood whenever it can from the little tree farm here, and part of the reason is because I haven't got a backlog of fertiliser. So what I'm just doing is I'm breeding a few more cows up, which makes my cows a bit louder again. That's because there's not enough sewage to keep it on top of the fertiliser. That will all back up again pretty soon though. But because of that, because it's been putting loads of trees on, I've got an absolute ton of saplings, which is a bit of an issue. So I filled another barrel full there, so I've got 1, 2, 3 full barrels there, nearly a full barrel over there, and I've got some more in a chest up there. So what I'm going to make next is a fermenter. Now from the quarry, this fermenter, what this can do is it can make biomass. So if you look there, biomass gets made in a fermenter, and it needs saplings, it needs water, which you can sort out, and it needs fertiliser. Now fertiliser, I normally shy away from because it needs appetite. We don't actually need appetite for that though. We can make compost, which uses dirt and wheat. I can show you some of that actually. Put 4 wheat around a piece of dirt, make that stuff compost, so that works. So we're not fully tied to appetite for this, but from the quarry we've actually got quite a bit of appetite. Looking there, we've got 465 appetite, so that should last quite a while. And of course I'm going to be quarrying again, so I think it's safe to ferment all them saplings into biomass, and then once they're biomass we can change them into ethanol and we can use that to run another boiler. So it's worth doing. So I'm going to make another steel tank for ethanol, and what I'm actually going to do is I am going to make a couple of refineries, these things, and one of these we can use to turn the oil into fuel. So the oil we collect there can be turned into fuel. Not even worth chasing him. I've still got no ender pearls on this server. And the other one can be used to turn, the second refinery can be used to turn biomass into ethanol. So I'm going to make a couple of them, so I'll get on with that. What do I need? 8 of them. Yeah, just 8 in it. So, oops, what have I done that for? You're in there, you. What are you doing? Yeah, it's just 1 diamond gear each. Okay. So let's jump in here, let's make 2 of them, 2 of them. Oh, actually I had 2 iron gears there, just remembered. So I'm going to want 8, yeah, 8 gold ingots and 8 diamonds. We can turn them into gold gears and then diamond gears. So a couple of them. We need some glass. We need 6 of these, so that's the right amount of glass. And we need some redstone torches. Let's have 32 of them because they'll come in handy. So there we go, a couple of refineries. So I have to work out how I want to wire all this stuff up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of work off camera. I'm going to work out where I want to put this. I need to make the fermenter first of all, don't I? Fermenter, you need to make bronze. And for bronze, what I've done is I've macerated some copper ingots and some tin dust. Some tin ingots. That gets me copper dust and tin dust, and that lets me, you only get 2 back from putting 4 in, so you get half the amount. That's going to get me in total 32, because I've already put 1 through, but that's going to get me 32 bronze. And with that I can make a fermenter. Now fermenter, you see there, it needs bronze gears, which is a pain in the ass. You're kidding me. Well, it's going to take some doing, innit? I think I need more bronze than that. Right, I'll get this bit. I didn't realise that was going to be such a pain in the ass. It's going to steady casing, which is just 8 bronze, and then it's going to need 4 of these bronze gears. There's them ones. That's better. That's better, isn't it? So 4, 8, 12, 16 more bronze. We're on some stone gears. So I'll get that guy made. I'll start working out where I'm going to route some wires and stuff, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay then, I think I'm good to go. I've run some power cable across from the boiler, and that goes under that. I've covered it in facade so you can't see it, but that's golden conductive pipe going across there from the top of the boiler, from the engine's output there. So I've got power across to this side of the little factory now, and I've covered that with facades there as well. So I've got power across to here. I'm going to want one more golden cable there, and what I'm going to do here, so I've got all the bits for the fermenter. There it is, bronze gears, steady casing. Let's get that guy made. And we're going to also want a what's it called? Aqueous accumulator. So there we go. Let's get one of them guys made. And that aqueous accumulator is going to go behind. Is that going to work okay? Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit messy until I sort it out. Suppose I could put it down and just use a waterproof pipe. It's not going to be that much of a big deal, I don't think. Let's have it down there. So aqueous accumulator can go there. I'm going to want a water block there and there. So let's get that sorted. There's one. And there's 2. I'll just refill that up in case I set myself on fire anyway. And I want one waterproof pipe above that then. Where have I put my gold pipe? I think it's down here. And there's some wooden waterproof pipe as well. There's some gold pipe. I've only got one wooden transport pipe, so I'll make some more of them. I want some of them as well. Yep, okay, so make a couple of wooden pipes. So what I want for that one, a bit of glass and 2 bits of wood. Got some wood in here. I have. So there we go. I'm going to want 2 of them to be waterproof. So I want some more of these guys again. So look, I've got all saplings in there as well. Getting everywhere. 1, 2, 3. I think I need 4 of these in total. So I'm going to want 2 wooden ones and 2 golden ones. There we go. So one of these gold ones can go there. And now if I put my fermenter here, the fermenter should have power. It needs power, doesn't it? Of course it needs power. It doesn't have no power bar though, does it? Oh well, not to worry. On this side I'm going to want a precision export bus. So for that I need an export bus basic, and then I need one of these gold things. Basic processor. Gives me a precision export bus. I've only got 1 stack of sand, which could be an issue. Let's get some more sand on the go soon. So I'm going to make 32 apatite into as much fertiliser as I've got. That can go in there. I want one of them. And I'm going to want some saplings in there as well. Come on, double click. Get in there. So you see this is full. Oh no, it's not full. Okay. Thought that'd be full. Just automatically putting most of the stuff into theirs, and that's filling that one up. To get on with that soon as well. So now, with this precision export bus, I can put that to the side there, and we can tell this to send saplings and fertiliser, and this should be smart enough to send it into the right place. Oops, not if I click it in like that. So there we go. See, it's sending it in. So you don't have to bother about top or bottom or anything like that. It's clever enough to know where it needs to go. And that is using power, of course. So that's quite cool. You don't have to worry about putting fertilizer into the bottom or saplings into the top or anything. It just does it all for you, which is nice. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to want another redstone engine here. Now redstone engines I don't like using much, but autarkic gates I've not got no ender pearls still, so it's the only option I've got really. What I'm going to have is we're going to have the refinery there. That's nice, it's faced the right way, thank you very much. I'm going to want wooden pipe there, another golden waterproof pipe there. So once we've got redstone engine behind that and a redstone signal, so I'll put a torch there. That should send the biomass into the refinery. The refinery's got power because I run the power cable under it. Then all we need to do is get our other wooden waterproof pipe on the output of that, and then we'll put our steel tank here, and we'll run the ethanol into the steel tank. We'll store it for now. So I'm going to cut again. I want to get redstone engine and stuff made, and I'll sleep. I'll be back in a sec. Okay then, back again. I think I've got everything I need. So I've put a couple of redstone engines in. I made a steel tank here. It's got a valve on the side there and one on the front because I want to get any of this out on. I put a redstone torch under there. I need to put one behind there now. And I made one more gold waterproof pipe to reach that valve. So that torch there should start putting. Excellent. That's bringing biomass out, and that'll start making that into ethanol. So we've got ethanol production going on. It's going to be a bit slow, but it's the main reason is I don't want to keep having to store too many of these saplings, so it's going to get rid of them for me, which is nice. So there's that done, and then we can just tie that up a bit with some stone facades on the pipes. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We've got a nice little. That's getting enough power. Is that not getting enough power? So that takes, I believe, 10 MJ per. Well, it's building up in it, I think. There we go. Okay, that was building up power. So that uses 10 MJ per thing. You can use a still for that, but it takes more piping and stuff. I think it's a bit easier just to use a refinery for it. And I'll start putting ethanol in there. And then the other thing we need to deal with is, so eventually what I'm going to do is I'll just manually put all these saplings into the ME network. This was full again, so I'll just grab some more out there. That was up to 64 again. This is back full, and this is nearly full. Well, it's about half full. So once that gets full, this will start slowing down again on the tree farm there. So I shouldn't need as much, but anyway, that's going to get probably at least a full, maybe a full tank of ethanol. I'm not sure. We'll see how much that gets. The other thing is the oil. I want to show how much oil it was going to grab us, and the oil tank's nearly full. In fact, the oil tank is full, so that means this system's backed up. Now you can't actually see any. No, you can look. You can see oil in the pipe. Before I couldn't see oil in the pipe until I got close, but now I see oil in the pipe. So that's all backed up. So what I need to do is start refining some of this oil into fuel. So that's what I put this other steel tank for, and that's what I'm going to do the refinery for. So there we go. So I'm going to need another 1, 2 wooden pipes. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Can't get out again. Idiot. So redstone engine. Just going to go there, but it wants to be facing that way, of course. I'm going to have one under there, which needs power. I'll put the torch down first. Everything's untidy. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 waterproof golden pipes and 2 wooden pipes. So basically, this episode's been mostly about just getting on top of things a bit. I've got just enough. So was it 3 of them? 1, 2, 3, and So them. So that should let me free some of that space up in there and start turning that into fuel. So 1, 2, 3. And the power for this refinery I've just pulled from under there, look. So that was the power that was running to the quarry. Just running down to there. And now we need a little bit messy. But, redstone torch can go there. And that will start putting us fuel in there, hopefully. And there we go. But the main point of that is it's going to start freeing up space in here, which is what we need it to do. So there we go. There's that little sorted. So the only thing I'm going to do in this episode then, because I'm a little bit what's the word? Not settled in, because I haven't played for like 3 weeks. I'm not really sure what to do next. So that's working nice. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my armour. I'm going to make it into nano armour. So for that, nano sword. Is that the real trick? Yeah, look, it's got energy flow circuits and iridium plates, of course it has. So nano boots, just energy crystal, carbon plates, energy crystal. Yeah, and the helmet needs just a normal bit of glass. Awesome. So I just need 4 energy crystals, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds, surrounded by redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need some plates, which I've made plenty of. So that's 4 stacks of coal there to make them carbon plates. Of course, it's compressed raw carbon mesh, which is 2 raw carbon fibres, which is 4 coal dusts. And so that's 4 stacks. So each one of them, each stack of coal gets you 8 of them. I made 16. I made 4 stacks worth. Need 1 bit of glass for the helmet. And it shouldn't be much better than what I'm wearing this, to be honest. Maybe even the same as what's this steel in it? Might even be. We'll see what I'm up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 hearts protection. So we'll see what this gives us. So chest is that, I believe. Yep. Boots. And pants. Is that pants? Is that pants? Pants. There we go. Full set of nano armour. Wonderful. I'll just jump down here and get that charged up and we'll see how much protection that gives us. Now, unfortunately, at the minute, the only place I've got to charge it is that thing, which is going to take a little while. But back when that's charged up. And there we are, pretty much all charged up. That's quite nice. In the MFSU, you've got this armour thing now, so if you've got the armour on you there, you can just shift click it in and out of the charging slot. It's pretty cool. We've got a full set of nano armour on, and then it's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's giving me a little bit more armour than I had. But of course I had protection and all them as well. Now the next question, I guess, is this enchantable? Don't think it should be. We'll just check. No, it's not. Okay, that's good to know. And the other thing to check is got no proficient. I've got no protection there anyway. Well, let's check if we can put aqua affinity on the helmet. Can you use books on these? Let's see. So you can. So we might be able to get protection on the suit like that way. So I won't put that on there just yet because I want to get this axe repaired. And what's 27? So I'll take them back out of there. So I've got no enchants on this yet, but if I get some protection books, I might add a bit of protection onto them. What was I going to... Oh yeah, let's check how much levels I need for that. So someone kindly told me before that if I was to put that in there with 3 diamonds, if I put one in there with an actual axe, it's going to be cheaper. So I've got a diamond pickaxe there, so it's going to cost 30 levels. So I need 3 more levels. Okay, good to know. And now what I can do is I can put that suit of armour in there, and that can be an emergency suit. If I die and need to do a corpse run, then I've got that. I was just looking at where they're charging, and the charger mat's there, which is really good, but if you click on it, there's no recipe, so I don't know if that means that's been taken out. I'm not sure on that. There is charge pads in this mod pack, so I may make charge pads at some point so I can just stand here or wherever. Maybe when I make a new base and actually start organising things a bit better, I may do that. That looks like the only way of charging things up other than MFSU, so I may make a charge pad pretty soon. I'm not sure what level I need for a nano suit, probably just the first one. And you can, of course, I think, upgrade these from one to the next. Let's have a look at charge. So we've got upgrades. Yeah, there we go. Look, so you can upgrade a static to a crystallizer by making an upgrade kit. So, oh Christ, electric wrench each time. Well, I suppose it's better than just wasting all the rest. Meh. I'll look into that. So, yeah, a little bit of I think a short episode as well. But I've got a couple of things sorted that I wanted to get sorted. I do need to make sure things don't go tits up if I'm away for a while. For example, if that gets too full, it'll make the boiler run out of power. So I do need to get that connected. Really, I also need to connect that straight to the steam oven. So I need to mess around with the piping. But this is a mess. This whole thing is a very claustrophobic mess, I must admit. What we can do though is kind of look. At least I look alright. Can always check this. I've got nano armor done. Quarry's done, of course. As soon as that oil's worn out, emptied, I can put another quarry down. I'm going to put another quarry down next to that there. Just want to keep it close for now. ME network, I want to get ME crafting going pretty quick because making the storage units is a bit of a ball ache, so I'd rather do that automatically using ME crafting. And we've got probably enough Certus quartz to do that. So I might make just a little 3x3x3 crafting thing pretty soon. Ender pearls are really holding me back. I need to get on with ender pearls. I need to find endermen, get ender pearls. I'm going to need a jetpack at some point, aren't I? Now, of course, because there's no gravity suit pack in this, you don't have the upgraded nano suit with the built-in jetpack. So I'm going to have a jetpack on its own, and they're pretty cheap, aren't they? Should I make one of them? Let's get one of them made. At least I've got a bit of flight, haven't I? I forgot what I wanted already. Circuits, no circuits there. Okay, let's throw some of this together. I can't remember what to make things. That go away for a while and you forget everything. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Copper. I only want 2 RE batteries. Refined iron plate, of course it is. Refined iron, yep. Plate bender. Was that them? Was wonderful. What am I doing? What am I doing? I want 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them. And 2 of them. Gives me the advanced circuit. Wonderful. And then I want 3 RE batteries. So that's going to be tin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, and there's one of them for later. No, oh, it's tin plates, isn't it? Of course it is. So I'll get them bending. 4 refined iron, glowstone dust, some wood. Wonderful. 5 bits of wood. Should have them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 bits of glowstone. 4 refined iron. So there we go, let's get another little thing made before I finish this episode. So yeah, Regarding 1.6, I did actually mention all this in the video that I had no sound on. I've actually made this video about 3 or 4 times. I started it 3 times yesterday and just I wasn't feeling it. But yeah, I was hoping 1.6 would be out by the time I got back, which would have meant the end of this series really, because I'm hoping to do Unleashed with Greg Tech for 1.6. And if it ain't got Galactic Crafting, it'll be Unleashed with Greg Tech and Galactic Craft is what I'm hoping to do. So I won't need a separate Unleashed and Unhinged. I'll just be bringing the Greg Tech into Unleashed. That's my plan anyway. But we haven't got a 1.6 pack from FTB yet because they haven't got a launcher. All the mods are pretty much updated, I think. The problem is FTB hasn't got a launcher for 1.6 because the launcher changed, so that's what's holding them back, and it's taken a long time. There's a chance they might release it at ManCon, but there's been no mention for quite a while of when they're going to release it, so I don't know if they want to do it as a big reveal, but there hasn't been much communication. The thread on the FTB forums regarding the launcher has been closed for spamming and trolling and stuff. So what I'm going to do is, after this video's finished, I'm going to download, well I've downloaded it already, I've got a pack called the Resident Raz pack, which some guys who are quite vocal on the FTB forums play. One of the guys called Kieran Dave, he made a pack called Resident Raz, and I've been behind it quite a while because, like I said, I go on the FTB forums and so do a lot of the guys who use it. And you get that through a thing called the launcher, which I also got yesterday. So I'm going to start playing that. Now I don't know how long that's going to run. If there's a lot of the same things in that as there is in Unleashed, I may change what I'm going to do with Unleashed. I may just do a Beginner's Unleashed series and keep with the Resident Raz. There is a lot of the same mods. It's got about 160 mods in it, so there's quite a lot of mods in there. So that's Resident Raz is going to run alongside this series. I will finish off the Titan in the Unleashed series, but I don't think there's a great deal left to do with the Unleashed pack at the minute. So what I've done, so I'll finish the Titan off, but I don't know if I'll go much further with that series. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. Which I forgot to mention again. Oops. Because of my microphone issue. So there we go. I've got a jetpack as well. Wonderful. So now I've got a bit of limited flight. Of course, when I'm flying, I have less armor. So I'm going to want to decide which one I want to use. But it's going to give me options. It's going to make fighting the dragon easier, for example. So I'll definitely be taking the jetpack. What you should really do with jetpacks is make 2. I'll probably make another one off camera, to be honest. You keep one in your charger and have one on you, so you can just go and swap, so you don't have to keep waiting all the time. Makes it a bit easier. We can add efficiency possibly to that and protection, make it so it's got a bit of armour. But there we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap up the episode there. Or if it wasn't too boring, I haven't really done much. I've made my life a little bit easier by sorting out somewhere for all them saplings, and I've got that oil out the way so I can quarry there. That's the main 2 things I wanted to do. I've got some new armour. Wonderful. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all sticking with me while I've had a 3-week break. The subs have actually kept going up, which is kind of crazy. I haven't made a video for over 3 weeks and my subs have gone up every day, only by a small amount, but my subs have continued growing. So thank you very much for all the new subs, if you watch this video, that is. I know a lot of people don't watch the Unhinged. I get more people watching the Unleashed than the Unhinged, so a lot of people might not watch this. But if you do watch this and you're new, thank you very much, and if you're not new, thank you very much for sticking around. Right, cheers, bye.